Alright, that was a failed attempt, but I'm gonna keep that into the video for good clickbait. I think my slogan should be good clickbait, but this is the abandoned China Walk. I've been to a China Walk, but not this particular one. We will close every 2. What? Come on! Hello everybody, and welcome back to another video. Today we're at the I don't know, so let's take a look inside. Didn't really have no idea because I'm not really from this area. I've said that in my previous failed videos. It looks like it was a restaurant. Yeah, just add to the original. Hello everybody, and welcome back to another video. And today we're at the freshly abandoned Title Boxing Club here in Fishers, Indiana. And when I went by on the bus this morning, this was open. Well, it wasn't open, but the sign was still up and glowing. So I'm assuming they did it while I was at school today. Wow. There's a lot more to see than I thought. I don't know what happened to this place. This whole area right now is going through massive renovation. Like, they tore, this was over here once a bunch of stores, but they tore that down and to make way for a Kroger, even though the Kroger, there is a Kroger across the street, but it's supposed to move over here, but the Kroger has not, well, Kroger has not done anything yet as a company to start construction, and it's been 2 years, so I don't know what's going on with them. Just check the door just in case. Nope, I thought there was a possibility. Now I'm assuming they're going to have some type of liquidation for all this kind of stuff because a lot of people are going to buy stuff from here. What else? I keep saying I can't help myself. What else? Yeah, I'm retarded. Alright, I'll just stop the clip here so I can think about it. Hello everybody, and welcome back to another video. And today we are at the abandoned Lone Star here in Anderson, Indiana. And I apologize for the wind. I do not have a mic with a wind filter, which I should be able to get soon. It probably sounds terrible to you right now, and you're probably thinking, why did I tune into this garbage? But I'm sorry about that in advance. So one thing that's interesting about this place is this is my first ever video I filmed besides the Mounds Mall video in 2015, which I yeah, you can't see anything in there, which I filmed back in like 2016. That was gonna be the first official video for my YouTube channel when I had like 10 subscribers, and then I deleted that channel, replaced it with another one that made it to 50, then I deleted that, and now we're here at Little Kmrt. But it wasn't that way. Oh, way better view than there. The last time I ate here was about 3 months before it closed. I'm gonna say, yeah, 2016, because when I went to film this was the first time, what was I gonna say? This is going to be the first time that I ever made a video. Yeah, I don't know what I'm saying right now. I just kicked a rock. Alright, so one thing I wanted to show over here is there was a go-kart track. I wanted to do it before it closed, but that closed about 2015, I'm gonna say. So yeah, this has been closed for about 2 years, and it's already looking in terrible shape. Like, the parking lot always looked pretty good. Now, you might notice this. I think they were scared, and that's why they closed, because of Texas Roadhouse moving in. That came from Mounds Mall. I made a video on it, but for some reason it didn't post. I don't know why, and I no longer have that footage, so I'm sorry I cannot show you that. But here's I-69 going down, you know. I'm gonna take a look over here. I'm sorry, my hands are like shaky. I think it's because I had a music piano test today that I got an A+, of course. you know, flexing. So yeah, let's take a look at that. Hey guys, so yeah, I magically teleported with my terrible editing skills with a Z, and I am now here at the former golf cart track racing place. I forget what this was even called. Right over here was the building that you go in and say, hey, I want to do this. Now, over here, over by that Bob Evans, in between the Buffalo Wild Wings and there was at one point a mini golf place that went with this. I remember that closed like before this, back in like 2014. It had some very interesting things, like an elephant, and you would hit it in the elephant's butt, and then it would come out of its nose. Taking a look at one of these. I don't know what this was. I don't want to get too close, considering there's probably something sharp here. But yeah, I'm on the track right now. Pretty interesting track. I'd really like them to revive this because it has a lot of potential. Anderson is pretty much full of potential right now, but none of it's being used. See, the brick is falling off. I don't have much left for this, so thank you for watching. Make sure to subscribe, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Hello everybody, and welcome back to another video, and today we are at my former hometown Toys R Us, which of course closed. Sadly, I'm not in one of the lucky 80 locations in Canada. So I know right here I have some funny stories about, there is like a little Winnie the Pooh thing right there where it says play chase, whatever that says. I used to go on this little Winnie the Pooh like airplane thing, and it would like move you around. That brings back a lot of memories. Let's see. Wow. I'm not gonna lie, those Kmart counters. I was going to say those counters look a lot like Kmart, but whatever. Those Kmart counters. Which is kind of odd because I never saw them as Kmart counters. Like, they always looked like modernized, so I don't know. We are closed. I'm mind blown. I don't understand why they have this in the front, especially because the door's not opening. I would understand it a little bit, but if it did open, I would just eat it. Like, it's just that easy. And over here, what you see is this kind of label scar thing. It's like all these hooks. Now, this used to say Kids R Us. If you're not aware of what Kids R Us is, there aren't many videos online about it, but it was pretty much the Babies R Us before Babies R Us. It was for kids. I know it sounds like some LA type stuff, but oh, that's sad. That's sad. So yeah, but Kids R Us was a kids clothing store that was usually attached to Toys R Us locations before Babies R Us was formed. And also, just down the road, there is a full circuit Babies R Us, which is also abandoned. And I've also been in that many times, especially to get clothes for my sisters. Alright, take a look around the area, whatever, do whatever you want with that. Alright, make some memes. Alright, thank you for watching, make sure to subscribe, and buy my rap album.
I'll hold your gun.
Hello everybody, and welcome back to another video. Today we are at the Applewood Center here in Anderson, Indiana. Today I'm featured with Big Kmrt. My cousin Big Kmrt. Say hi, Big Kmrt.
Hi,
And my two sisters, the little girls. And so this was a Target. This closed back in 2015. Here are some pictures that I got from the last day. And when I took those pictures, it was back in 2015, I believe. And so let's take a little look through here. I remember being able to see through here, but it seems like now I can't. The sun's so bright I can't even see the camera, so you're probably looking at nothing right now.
Good for them.
I know. Well, that didn't work out much.
Sorry, guys.
Well, let's move on to the next door. This was a rainbow, obviously.
We're gonna go across.
Yeah.
Somehow.
Yeah, this is the rainbow store. And what's really interesting about this store is they've said store closing ever since I was like 2, but they never closed until about a year ago. This is a really big store, actually. Have you ever been in here, Kirsten?
I don't think so. Oh, I found Jolly Rancher.
Yeah, Jolly Rancher.
Well, it's empty.
Dang
That's
it.
the sad part.
Yeah, that's a sad part. Even though it's probably been sitting there for a few years now.
I've only been there for Chicago. Jolly Ranchers.
Bob's locked. Dang it. Dang it, Bob. I'm mad at you. We could have got inside, but because of you, Bob, everybody boycott Bob.
Warning, there's cameras.
Warning. These premises protected by video surveillance. Well, here's an extra door, which I don't know why it was needed at all. It's more centered. Bob! Alright, the next place down here is the Buffalo Wild Wings, which actually moved right out there. There were some more places we were going to tape, but there was some poor homeless guy. Well, wow, this place is huge. It's huge. I wonder why there are so many abandoned stores. We need to bring back retail and make Anderson great again. Well, this one, the Buffalo Wild Wings is completely blinded. On to the next door. Hello everybody and welcome back to another video. Today we're at the abandoned Applewood Theater here in Anderson, Indiana. This was most recently a haunted house, and they do this haunted house once every year from October to November. And I honestly think they should put a grave out here. Rest in peace, Applewood Theater. I think that would be really funny. But here's some of the decor that they have. I'm going to take a look inside and see if there's anything that jumps out at me. That's a great pun, but I'm trying to see if there's anything that would remind me of the theater. Well, there's a poster right there, so see those little light things up there? Yeah, that was the theater entrance thingy. This place is a mess. Let's check the other entrance over here. See if we can see anything different. Probably will, actually. Actually, it's just another thing going to the actual entrance, so there's another one over here.
I have neighbors.
Yeah, I've dragged this way too long.
What?
Oh my. Avery has abandoned us just like the stores here. I believe this was an MD Tech. They've moved like 3 different spots here in Applewood. They are still open in one spot. I got there to get my PS3 fixed. They didn't fix it. But this is one of the more interesting stores. They have a thing over here that says, "Mobilize your life." And they have accessories and stuff like that. Okay. On to the next store.
Funny bunny.
This at one point was like a check into cash ripoff. It was called Cash Advance, but there's a little poster. You can barely see it up there. But yeah, this was a cash advance. I don't remember this being a cash advance. It must have been like a short amount of time that this was open. What do you think?
Haley?
Yes.
Yes.
What? Guys, I really think we should go back.
Cut. Look at that Lambo. This was a famous footwear which closed back in 2012, I think. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments. But it's been used as a Halloween store ever since. I think they also have fireworks for the 4th of July. Which I found interesting is they still got power. Plus, you can see the restrooms back there with a drinking fountain.
I used to go in there for my Halloween costumes.
That's interesting.
Really cool place. They move it around a lot.
Every year, do they move it around?
Not every year. Sometimes they keep it at the same place. This was here like...
Wasn't it Spirit Halloween?
Yeah.
Yeah, every year it's Spirit Halloween. It was a famous footwear at one point. Alright, there are a lot of abandoned stores as we go down here.
Where's my
Here,
mom?
let's go to the next store. This was the Carson's home store. This just closed. They moved it. They moved everything remaining into the big main part of the Carson store so they could just close this. I was just in here a few weeks ago. They're here for one last karate class. If you haven't seen my old video for it, go and check that out. A lot of people here for the last day. This was a hair salon that closed a few months ago. This is Jesse Wilkerson's office. I actually got to meet him. This was the former MCL. They've stored a lot of stuff in here. Let me show you. There's a lot of stored stuff from closed stores in the mall. You can still see some of the booths back there, and there's like popcorn and that little thing. I don't know. Oh. Bonzos. Last time those lights will turn on, most likely. This was Hothead's Pepper Store. No, this was the arcade. That was Hothead's.
You didn't get the radio station.
I know. I missed that. Now, we haven't got anywhere close to the dead part of the mall yet. Everything is going to be closed when we get up here. This is the Book Nook. They are moving, but they do not know where they are going to be moving it. Here's the Claire's store that ironically just announced they are filing for bankruptcy, so they closed the last time I was here a few weeks ago when I did not tape. Very small space. Rangeline Community Center. Huh. Probably, yeah, that's like an advertisement, I guess. Beautiful Eyes, that will be moving across the street to where
about over here, boy?
Papa John's, my boy, Papa John.
Oh, that.
Yeah, I just showed that. Here's Seals Furniture. I swear there's a guy living in here, the owner, who just lives in here. This was a K Jewelers at one point. This is Hotheads right now, but that's going to move out. I don't know where yet, but we'll go back and see maybe if we know where they're going. This was Finish Fine that just recently closed. I've gotten shoes here before. With all these people, it doesn't even seem like it's abandoned. Yeah. This is the Squeeze Play store. I had no idea what they're going to do with all this inventory. I know they have one down by where I live, so that's most likely where that will be going. Here was Bath and Body Works. Yeah, Tony's Pizza is still open. Sakara's closed. Now, this was the Bath and Body Works.
Oh, that got everything out of
For some reason, they always do really good in these type of malls. Just a few weeks ago, this mall, well, before they announced it was closed, a few months ago, most of the mall was full. And then they announced it was closing, and then everybody was like, I'm out. This was Verizon. This was Maurice's. Last time I was here, this was still open. And they got a security TV thing still up and running. Hey people, subscribe to Braden Inc. A. Ow. So, this is Maurice's, which I told you already. This was a Hallmark store. It's been a bunch of different things in the past few years. Most recently, a Trend in Fashions clothing store that only lasted about a month. This was Hibbett Sports that pulled out right when the mall announced that they were closing. Here's this LA Nails store that I'm pretty sure is closed, but they got a lot of inventory. If someone could translate this, it's so bright that you can't see it, but if someone would be willing to translate this, please tell me what it means. This was Garfield's. It was a bar, restaurant, and a dine-in. I've been in here quite a few times. We've had like celebrations here for different holidays and stuff. There's a little note here which I have read. If you want to read it, pause the video and solve your equation. Here's Dr. Table, which is staying open. They're just going to seal off this. And this is the former Sears space. Closed back in 2012. Sigler Bricks actually corrected me in the comment section. I said it was like 2011 or something. So yeah, thank you for that. Sometimes you can actually see through here, sometimes you cannot. They're moving it all the time because they have like different conventions in here and like gun shows and yeah, controversial. Here you go, you can see in there a little bit. I don't know what that is, but I just want to thank everybody here that has made this mall very special for me, because I've been coming here ever since I was little, and I've came here maybe like once a month the past few years, so I want to thank Mounds Mall for that. I like to thank the Cook family and everybody here that has had a job at this mall, and everybody that's been loyal to me when I come through this mall. Thank you.
Hi, Scott.
Okay, I just tried to get in. It's not doing anything. But this Kmart's been open since '74, I think. Has the classic Kmart awning. This is the last Kmart in Anderson. There used to be 3. I taped one of them. The other one was torn down. This was right here where it said Layway. So there you go for that. I might be able to talk to these people about getting me inside. I don't know. Here's the automatic door. Here's the regular door. And right over here, I found this pretty interesting. back when the Kmart was still open, closer to when it closed, I used to come here about once every week because I knew they were going to close at some point. And I think I rigged it because just when I started coming back here about 2 weeks later, they said, so we're closing. Here's some Arby's sauce. I like Arby's sauce. But here's the classic Kmart thing. But there used to be like a little, one of those little horse riding things, but it was a car. And I found it interesting because it was faded, but on the side it said Walmart on it. So Kmart must have done something with that. Over here's the abandoned Mars. You can check that video out right now on my channel. So let's take a look at the parking lot. They used to have all these signs that said Kmart out here in the parking lot, so I find that interesting. Fun fact, I actually got something from Register 5. I got like the sign for it. Maybe I could get a better look of it in here. Trying to get to the side, but it's just not working. Back there was where the cafe used to be, right there. Then it was the electronics section for about 5 years before it closed. I actually got to try the cafe once, and I really enjoyed it. So, the nearest location is Elwood, and I've heard it's one of the world's smallest Kmarts. So, if you want me to check that out, let's hit 8 likes on this video, and I will be sure to do that. Let me try to actually... There's Register 1 right there. And the doors are wide open. I see the layaway sign. I actually took one of the A's out of the layaway. But these windows were always locked, so don't be shocked. This little thing right here used to say Western Union. And then over here, the garden center, it used to say Garden Center. Does that surprise you? Probably. So here's the store closing sign. Oh, I touched it. Here's a little garage here, little door. A little bit inside the garden center. I'm echoing in here, but it's pretty weird. Subscribe to Bright and Ink. But anyways, I'm gonna wrap this video up. If I can't get inside, I'm gonna go talk to those peeps, see if they can get me in. So this is probably the end. Thanks for watching. Make sure to subscribe, and yeah, Kmart. Pretty dang. Welcome to Braden Ink Anderson 2. Why did I create this channel? I have no idea. But today we are at the abandoned North Anderson Elementary School, and I think you know where we are by now, what city we're in. Now this was my grandpa's old elementary school. This was built in the late 1800s, I believe. There's some people still in here. A little creepy. Oh my, there's a creepy basement down there. There's some Xfinity workers here. I bet they're trying to do something like taking out some internet cables or something. I don't know how long this school has been abandoned, but there is shattered glass and all these things that I don't want to mess with. There's some bird poop. The original sign is on the front of the school. I do not want to get arrested today, so let's try to make things quick. All these windows represent older classrooms. If only people were tall enough to go all the way here to see inside. Now back here was where the playground was. If you look closer right there, I'm zooming in for you right now, that was the baseball field that my dad used to play on as a kid. And now one of these houses house is over here. I believe it is one of these two. I think it was the full brick one. That was my grandma's old house. Well, my great grandma. She is dead now. I never got to meet her. Yeah, pretty sad. But hey, here's where the playground used to be. My dad used to say that he played basketball out here. All the courts and items like that have been taken out with the school. Now, I did see something for an ad for the Magic School Bus inside the school, so that's pretty interesting. It's pretty windy today. I wish I could show you more of the school, but I just don't want to get into any financial or that kind of trouble. And I do have one more announcement to make before this video ends. I've been invited back onto the Kevin Smith show. It's 10 a.m. every Saturday, 12:40 a.m. in the new 103.7 FM WHBU. So make sure to watch me. But I know you're going to be like, well, Braden, I don't live in Anderson. I'm just some random stranger. Hey. And that's because I personally decided that I found out. I know I'm stuttering. Hello, everybody, and I have officially found one of the most rare artifacts of all time. A Rax. We are here in downtown Anderson, Indiana, and today I found something that will decide history. This place is so dangerous, you have no idea. Bunch of homeless people walking around. I don't know if I should be here. Alright. Thanks for watching. Make sure to subscribe. I'm real scared. Here's a look inside. That's all I can give you. I'm very scared. This place, I'll give you more facts back in time. Welcome, sports fans, to the Wigwam! Alright, everybody. I'm going to try to get in here. There are many feet that tried to get in the wigwam. And it seems to be locked. Well, last time we came, it wasn't locked.
Hello everybody and welcome back to another video, and today we're at some abandoned Mexican restaurant that I've never been to before, but I'm here to film it. So it's going to become a Skillet's Pancake House. Don't know anything about that, but I'm close to this area, but I'd never really go around this area. It's kind of shady. Oh, there was a guy in there. Oh my god. Thanks for watching, guys.